Reggae interviews. Word sound power.
So, after that first trip to the United Kingdom in '67, you came back to Jamaica and then you worked and recorded with various producers, including people like Leslie Kong, Niney, Miss Pottinger. And then we sort of get to 1974, which is the time when you working with Lloyd Charmers.
Right.
Yes.
Well, Lloyd Charmers, I'm one of the best, you know. He's in the first 10 best producers in Jamaica, that's what I say.
Wow.
In have a lot of class, you know, when it comes to music, you know, standard music. But how I get to do everything I own, right? I was in Canada, and I was staying at a friend's house, Bucky, and he was playing an album with Andy Williams.
Okay.
Yes, and that's where I heard that song for the first time, and then Bucky looked at me and he said to me, Ken, when I get back home, right, do this song. So I was doing an album with Lloyd Charmers, you know, at the Federal at No Name Tough Gang, you know, by Marcus Garvey. Right. And those were 9 songs that completed an album, you know. And 10 songs that completed an album those days, and we have 9, and we're looking for 1 more songs. And I remember, you know, that song, I said, I don't never do the right words in the song. But when I started, I just sing some words, you know, and the chorus, you know, the chorus, there were people that owned the studio those days. And when these people come into the studio, they know that you have a hit on your hand, you know, because they don't come inside, and they're the one who owns the complex, right?
Yes. Okay.
So while I was recording the song, Miss Corey, she came inside and she said, she's going to sold the whole complex if this song don't go number 1. She's going to sold the whole place. I said, releases in England, and then during the breaker. And then I went to England and I did a little tour on it, and some PA and all that, you know, PA, promote the song. And then I came back home, and one day I was on my veranda. I was living near what they call jungle now, Hornet Gardens. And I sat down on my veranda, and the postman, those the postman, because I know I'm on the internet, them things, and nobody send no message. So the postman rang his bell, and ting-ling-ling, when I went outside, there was a telegram, you know, saying that everything I owned was in the breaker. So I went up to, at that time with Trojan, who producing everything from Jamaica and England, you know,
yes,
distributing. And so I went up there, when in breaker, they sent me, but I was so busy in Jamaica doing shows. So they used this guy to do a video with him, and he was in the dark as if he was me. But it wasn't me. That week on top of the pops, you know?
Okay, that's like a silhouette.
Yeah, it was like a person. And so I went up there about the next 2 weeks, and I did on top of the pops, and it came back for me again another time, you know? And then I went back again until the song. I was fast asleep in England that morning, and he woke me up and said, Ken, this song is number 1. But that song, I like that stories behind that song, because I actually didn't sing about storm, you know, I sing about, you sheltered me from harm, you know? Because those days Jamaica were kind of violent thing to start to pick up, you know, and it was a song that is a beloved song, you know? Whenever I sing that song anywhere in Europe, you know, 2 songs I'm sure of is Artibella and Everything I Want. Whenever I sing, you sheltered me from storm. Now I started singing about storm.
Yes.
Kept me warm, kept me warm. You gave my life to me, set me free, set me free. The finest tears I ever knew is all the years I had with you, and I would give everything I own, give up my life, my heart, my own, and I would give everything I own just to have you all back again. Is there someone you know? You're loving them so, but you're taking it all for granted. You may lose them one day. Someone takes them away, and you don't hear a word they say. And I would give everything. Brings back so much memories, you know. But while I'm singing the song, things is coming up in my mind, you know.
Let's talk about Top of the Pops, because in the 1970s, I think that there were not many Caribbean people that were on Top of the Pops. You were probably one of the few. Desmond Dekker was there before you. What was your memories of performing on Top of the Pops because you performed on Top of the Pops?
I remember people like Hot Chocolate, a group.
Okay.
I remember people in Gary Glitter.
Yes.
I remember Elton John. I remember people, you know, they were involved in Top of the Pops during that period. And the two brothers named that sing, oh my love, oh much my love. Oh, those two guys, English I think. Still mine, I need your love, Godspeed your love, I need your love to me. Those two guys, man. Oh my love, a song.
Yes.
They were in the charts too in that period, so and I'm sure there are a lot of people, you know, I thank God for that the privilege, you know, and the highlights and all that. And
Yes.
well, you know what? I make sure and they used to dress me up some funny kind of way. When I said funny, I mean some pretty way. when I came out on stage, I was in something with some bright colors and boy, may I tell you, boy. And the girls, when they said they didn't like it so much neither. You know, so, but I enjoyed it, you know. And what I got out of it. Love from people, you know, and it's a good song, you know, and thank God for people like David Gates. There are some good writers, you know.
Reggae interviews. Word sound power.